Hey everyone, hello. So, with today's video, I'm going to have to be very PG-13 because of YouTube's strict guidelines and policies. But when you hear the word sex and magic, two words that carry a charge, but when you put them together, you step into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood corners of the esoteric world. From the temples of ancient Egypt to the secret rituals of occult orders, sex magic has been used as a tool for transformation, manifestation, and spiritual awakening. So today we're peeling back the veil, and I promise it's not just about physical pleasure, it's about power, intention, and unlocking the energy that you carry within. At its core, sex magic is the practice of using sexual energy, the most powerful life force we have, to direct intention and create change. In other words, it's using arousal and orgasm not just for pleasure, but as a channel for manifestation. So, the basic idea is sexual energy is creative energy. It's the same force that can create life, so it can also create reality. In traditions like Tantra, Taoism, and certain branches of ceremonial magic, this energy is cultivated, intensified, and then consciously directed towards a goal, whether that's healing, attracting love, or manifesting abundance. Sex magic isn't a New Age invention. It appears in ancient Egyptian temple rites, Kama Sutra of India, and the sacred sexual practices of the Taoists. In the West, sex magic entered occult circles through figures like Aleister Crowley and the Order Templi Orientis in the early 1900s. Crowley called it the supreme magical power, though his approach was far more ritualized and often very controversial. Even in the shadow of taboos, these practices survived because they tapped into something primal, universal, and transformative. While traditions vary, most sex magic practices follow three basic steps. One is set your intention. Before any activity, you decide on your desired outcome. Clarity is key. Next is raise the energy. Through arousal alone or with a partner, you build up sexual energy. And then direct and release. At the peak of orgasm, you focus entirely on your intention, visualizing it vividly as if it's already real. Some traditions emphasize retaining the energy rather than releasing it, circulating it through the body for healing or spiritual awakening. In Tantra, for example, orgasm isn't the goal, expansion of awareness is. A common myth is that sex magic is just about wild rituals. In truth, it can be subtle, internal, and even solitary. Another misunderstanding is that it's inherently manipulative. But ethical sex magic is about aligning your will with your highest good, not controlling others. It's also not for everyone, and it's not a quick fix manifestation hack. It's a discipline that combines focus, self awareness, and respect for the energy you're working with. Sex magic reminds us that our sexual energy is sacred, not shameful. It's a culture that it's in a culture that's either suppresses or exploits sexuality. Reclaiming it is as a creative and spiritual force can be deeply healing. When practiced mindfully, it becomes less about getting what you want and more about becoming who you are meant to be. powerful, present, and connected to the deepest currents of life itself. So, the next time you hear about magic, remember, sometimes the most potent altar is your own body, and the most powerful spell is the energy that you carry within. Just use it wisely because, as every good magician knows, the energy you send out will find its way back. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.